Hello and welcome. This is Victor. In this video, we're going to continue with our journey with the Division Tom Clancy Division 2 first run of Battle for Brooklyn. So last time we stopped at this mission, the Bridge Park Pier, and on the way coming back or running back to the bridge settlement, we passed by and opened up the lookout safe house. There was a little audio clip that we listened to, and that's where we ended. So this time we're going to continue with the playthrough. Again, we're gonna start a new mission, which is the art museum. As I mentioned, I'm really excited about this mission. Well, partly because this property is closing to the end, so there should be more things happening. You can see that there's a lot of rewards. That means that there are 4 bosses that we are fighting against. But at the same time, I just personally like museums a lot. So when I was playing Division, there's a lot of museums that you can play in, and they put in a lot of effort. The developer puts in a lot of efforts in actually putting in the details, exhibits, and stuff in the museum. So I'm really impressed. So I like going to museums and to be able to check out the museums. Um, you know in the area, in Manhattan, in Washington D.C. virtually, which is kind of neat. So this time we're going into an art museum, so I assume that there will be a lot of arts, paintings, sculptures, and those stuff. So we'll see how it goes. This is the first time I'm playing this mission, as always. So we will see how it goes. So what we're going to do is we're going to very quickly set it as our museum, this destination. And we are just going to fast travel. Just like the H5 refinery, there's no way to run towards it, so we're just going to fast travel over there and see what goes. I think we're going to start the mission like before. We're going to start the mission as challenging, and sometimes it gets a little bit hectic, but we'll see how it goes. We're going to continue with this level of difficulty and see if we can finish this mission in one go. As I said, as we saw, there are 4 bosses. Hopefully, we are not going to fight all the bosses at the same time. So very quickly, let's do a quick check with our gear set. We have, oops, sorry, just discovery gets XP points. Nice. So we're doing the usual striker build with a little of survivability with armor regen in the holster and also a little bit of regen and armor at our memento. The rest are all red, right? Or weapon damage, crit hit chance. I still don't really know why my crit hit chance is relatively low. I did change the add-ons for the weapon a little bit so that I get like 1 in a third. I have a critical hit chance, but it's still relatively low. When you think about, I already have all red, so that means that my modifier has the extra 10%. Speaking of modifier, before we go, I just want to point out I realized something. So I've been trying to play the legacy manhunts. So you can do that by playing the legacy manhunts. What it brings you back is to the previous seasons, and because in every season you have a different modifier, whatnot, and when you go there, they will forget about your modifiers. You have to actually reset your modifier so that you go back to where you had in the previous seasons. So the last season I played the most. So I have one of the coil, I think it's called, and then it just, when you pulse enemies, there's a high chance that they're going to have a burn status. But I didn't know that you have to actually put those modifier back. And by the time we come back to this season, the modifier that I have right now also were not remembered. So I have to actually put in the modifier back in, and I kind of forgot what I had, so I just randomly put something that can help me a little bit with survivability and build on the DPS. But I don't have everything, but this should do. I don't really rely on modifier that much, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so enough talking. Let's do this.
The Rat Queen is hiding out in the museum. Infiltrate and eliminate.
All right. How are we doing with and I also use the Scorpio shotgun, which I think is a really great shotgun. I don't really even know why I did not have it proficient already, but I'll try to carry it around to have that thing going on. So over here we are fighting against cleaners. That means that there's a chance that we will be.
Hostile turrets online.
There we go. We will be seeing Terrans that has purple frame.
Another way into the museum.
All right, that's not good. Oh, that's not actually. They're actually Rikers. So my bad. I didn't realize that. Okay, so I mean, it's not really better or worse, but I guess for me, I don't know. I feel that the purple frame is a little bit more.
Be another way in. There should be a delivery bay near the parking lot.
A little bit more troublesome to handle than the rockets, I guess, because like the frame actually goes around barriers or whatnot. But I guess if you hide behind some heavier barriers, you can actually not get any damages from the rockets. So that's my guess. Okay, so we are going into a separate place to get into the building through the parking lot. Okay, so get a little bit of stuff over here. So I foresee that this mission is going to be slightly longer because of the 4 bosses.
Hostiles detected.
But we'll try to finish this again like in about 30 to 40 minutes. And hopefully we can finish this whole thing in one playthrough. But we'll see how it goes. So right now, speaking of gear set, right now the proficiency level of my agent is 14. That means that all of the weapons, once it hits proficient level, you can add a little bit of extra until level 14.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Theo's friends from DC are trying to break into the house. What took them so long?
Does it? Okay, so I was saying that I'm at level 14 with proficiency level. That means that all your gear can be up to level 14. And what it means is that depending on what gears you're talking about, oh, there's a thing we can do. So let's take a look at this. Okay, I guess it's open something. Interesting. Oh, I think that opens this little security room and a little bit of loot. So say for its weapon, every percent you get, so let's say you have level 14, then you get up to 14 level by donating a bunch of stuff like and the higher level you go, the different things the less different thing you get to donate to actually upgrade, but they are more rare. For example, when you go up to, I don't know, 10, 12, then you start to donate.
Find your way into the exhibition. Got a feeling it's going to be interesting.
You get to start to donate those exotic components, which you can get several. Actually, it's not that hard to get, but it just takes longer to have more, because there are different ways to get those components. One is you get the you decompose exotic weapons. So once you use your exotic well enough, then you end up having a proficient. So then you don't. There's one less use for those weapons to up the proficiency level. Then if you don't really need it, you can destroy them, and then you will start get the. You will start to have the components once you destroy them. But every weapon, when you destroy or gear you destroy, you only have one exotic components that you can have. So the increase is relatively slow. Another way, let's drop a stinger hive. Another way to get exotic components is that you go to control points. In control points, if you have, say, I believe that even if you have control points of level 3, you can actually occasionally get exotic components as a reward once you finish the control point. So that's another way to get those components relatively quickly when compared to, okay, you need to find exotic weapon first and then doing all those things. So that it's good. Anyhow, so back to the back to what you get. So if it is a weapon, chances are it's going to increase your weapon damage by 1% each time. So let's say if you're at level 14, you end up getting 14% of weapon damage. So let me quickly show you. So at 14%, you get 40% of weapon damage. Whereas if you have like gears, what you get is armor that is increased. When you also can get those things at your skills, and what the skill does, it depends on what the skill is doing. So my Stinger Hive is going to be damage, so that's why it is a 14% increase of damage. So I've seen some veteran players, they went up to, I think, 20 or 20-ish, over 20 that is, proficiency level. That's a lot of work. But I think they've been doing a lot of grinding to get it working. Respect that, but I just probably don't have that amount of time to do that. Interesting. So let's see what we do here. Okay, so follow the thing. But you know, the further you get, you know, the more extra, you know, damage or protection you get. So I think in general it's good. Oh, there's more over here. I want to actually look around, but like they keep spawning like enemies from time to time, so I guess I can just deal with them. There we go. So I think the yellow wire or the yellow cable really is just to unlock this place so that it's door open. Otherwise, you will just be stuck at that area. So I thought I was going to open like another security door or secret door so that you can get some extra loot. But apparently, it's not the case. Already see that's something you need to shoot over here. Let's just restock. Yeah, there we go. All right. So let's go in, let's see if there's anything worth doing. So I realized that maybe because of the new DLC, there's a lot of new cosmetic things like shirts, caps, and whatnot. So I just like now just randomly pick up stuff. Usually what you end up pick up is a bottle of water, not bottle of water, like a calculator, and sometimes you get antibiotics, you know, a bunch of random stuff, and you can kind of sell them, but I don't really see the point. So I haven't checked, but I think my backpack, or I have looted like over 100 calculators, cameras, I guess, like a bunch of random stuff. So I stopped doing that because sometimes you actually can fill up your storage with that. So I stopped. But then I realized that some of these also will give you loots on cosmetics. Because of the mask that I have, this mask, whatever...
Agent, you need to bypass those turrets to reach the exhibition.
Okay, how do we bypass it?
Generator detected.
I guess. So whatever mask or facial thing that I have doesn't actually do much because my mask is always going to cover that. So that's why I don't really do much with that. So there's a generator number 1. Oh, I need to shoot that yellow boxes over there. So that's one.
Turret disabled. Additional turret still online.
Of course. So we'll just keep going. So I don't really get those cosmetic anymore because I can't really wear them. But might as well pick them up, right?
Hostile defenses disabled.
All right. So shoot the yellow boxes is the way to go. So we've been playing this game for about this mission for into about 10 minutes around. So far we don't have any bosses. So that means two things. One is probably the boss is coming up. Two is relatively longer mission. How long I don't know yet, but we'll see. Ooh. I guess I could have pushed a little bit faster, but you know, I partly want to enjoy this game, this mission. So I don't think we are now at the. Oh, sorry about that. So the reason why there's this sudden lag that hopefully it doesn't cause so much of an issue is what all of a sudden now the Ubisoft. So I'm playing this game on PC, and this game installed through the Ubisoft launcher or something. It only started like this recently. That is, it will all of a sudden get the focus.
Right, Agent. Now head through the exhibition.
Get the focus of the game, and it just pulls the resources away and try to show me something that I don't really need to know. The active window of the computer now goes to the Ubisoft thing, and then it just stops and makes things super slow. I have to actually change the focus back, and that's what happened. In fact, now it's showing me something on the screen, so I'm gonna just make it disappear. You know what? I'll just keep going. Let's hope it doesn't really do much, not damage, like affect the gameplay anymore. Anyway, so I don't know what happened. It never happened. It only happened recently.
In need of backup.
And now, so what I was saying was that I realized that now we are in the kind of like at the bottom of the museum because of the front entrance being blocked. So we are at the gallery. There was a sculpture of 2 feet of a sculpture, and now that's the
Hostiles
I guess
detected.
the Statue of Liberty replica, obviously. And now we are in like the gallery. There's not much happening here. So there are some kind of paintings, I guess, on both sides of the wall, and that is it. So far, not what I expected for for a museum, to be honest. I will see how it goes. Right. So as we can see, there are different kinds of enemies that we are fighting over here. We have I call them the normal enemies. You know, they run and gun, stuff like that. There are also these kind of like engineer or mechanics people. What they do is that they build those little kind of station, and it basically is a turret, right? So you can see the rapid fire of the turret. I don't know if they ever actually overheat, but the issue is that oh, that's our first boss. Oh, let's use this a little bit, our shotgun. So this shotgun, Scorpio, is still by far one of the best shotgun in the game. The reason being that it has a lot of perks, depending on how many shots you land on the enemy. So it does things like you shock them, so it shows them down, and then it also make your enemies more vulnerable as well. So the damage that you do is being multiplied. So there's a lot of extra. I mean, obviously, as a shotgun, you have a really big, huge damage just because of shotgun. It's not the most powerful shotgun, but it is good. So a lot of people like this, especially when it comes to fighting hunters, where the hunter will disable all of your skill. This weapon is one of the most used weapon, I would say. Like, at least I use it quite a lot. Right, so we can donate this, and then we can pick up some trophies, and we can keep moving. So right now we have a bunch of like art pieces, kind of like a collage of arts on both sides of the wall. Contemporary, I would say. They're all screens and some paintings. So that's that so far. Let's see where the next part of the gallery looks like.
Portable device detected.
Alright, so this probably means that there is some sort of keys or something that you can pick up. Like the bank headquarters, you can pick up some keys from that enemy, and you can open it up. So I think like you can see that there's a portable device inside, so you have to pick up something. I don't think there is any. So sometimes you can just shoot a box and then you get it, but I don't think there is anything over here that you can shoot and open it. And I don't want to spend too much time on figuring it out. Maybe I'll figure out later on and then come back to this one. There's no obvious wiring that I can do. So, but this definitely is some place that you can actually access and get that recording. So, anyway, I'll be coming back.
Additional hostiles detected.
So, hi. Alright, so let's just put a single hype over here. Yeah, so back to those these guys. So it works as a turret, which is annoying. And when the engineer got killed, they will still be there. They will just unmanned. Then what happens next is that any enemies that have access to it can also use it to shoot. So that and of course you can destroy it, like shoot at them and whatnot. But the issue is that if you walk too close, also they will self-destroy. They'll self-destruct and then it kind of deals damage as well. So I kind of really don't like that those things. I mean, to destroy them, you can shoot at them and waste bullets. That's the first thing. But at the same time, it just becomes like an environmental hazard. And then it draws the aggro away. So my drone or whatever.
Systems in the exhibition. Proceed with caution.
Alright, so I guess we just shoot that. Oh, I think I hear something. Yeah, there we go. Oh, but alright, this is going to be interesting. So let's see. So that the other side is wow. It's a little bit hard to shoot, I guess. Can I actually shoot from here? Yeah, I can. So it's a little bit tricky, but I think I can shoot from here. Did I finish it? I don't know.
Weak point detected.
Well, I know. All right, so maybe I'll just pop a first aid kit. Alright, so I guess we just have to shoot this. I guess there's one more. But probably let's finish this first. Let's see if we can do it over here.
Hostile defenses disabled.
Okay, cool. So I don't actually know what's the point. Like, do they make it harder to make the moving picture so that you have to wait the right time? I don't know. It's just
keep sweeping the museum. You need to find the Rat Queen.
Kind of annoying. Alright, so I think we just finished one boss previously. And we're gonna pick up some stuff. Those stuff are not particularly useful, but we'll just pick up a bunch. Alright. Cool. Yeah, so this is another area with some, I guess they are not electronic, doesn't seem that way. Well, actually they are. So some sort of display, that's it. Right, let's pick up some ammo over here and let's proceed with the next one. So I'm checking time, we're at around close to 20 minutes. So it's a longer mission, obviously. And oh, let's see what Rikers give us. Not much. Continue. So I'll try to push forward a little bit faster if possible. Right.
Hostiles detected.
So I think the mission was to find or locate Red Queen, and we just saw that the mission now or objectives becomes hunt down the Red Queen. So I guess we are very close to the end. Looks like an open area. That means chances are we're gonna run around. There might be rockets and whatnot popping up. So okay. Right. So let's try to do this. I don't know why they're on the other side, but let's run around a little bit. Alright, so I guess we have to move on to another area for now. Otherwise, it will just be stuck there or here. The thing about the drone is actually quite it can reach a lot of places, so it reaches places that I don't even know. Okay, so it's definitely a big area to run around, and then enemy spawns. Oh boy, spawns from any places. There are already a few that we saw. So this door, but it kind of like a dead end to me. We can't really climb up, so we'll just have to be careful. So what is that? I think. Oh, we can actually shoot them. It's just a high place, huh? Okay. Okay. Well, but I mean it's good. I know that there is ammo refill here and there, so that's helpful. One thing you don't want to see is your ammo just run out, right? So let's just push a little bit. These guys. All right. So there's one spawn point over there. Alright. Oh, not yet. So we're gonna continue to sweep. This is kind of like a open area. Let's see what art pieces are there. There's some sculpture, great. That reminds me of GameCube. So GameCube's logo is a really neat logo. If you get a chance to see it.
Echo detected
Okay.
nearby.
So it says
Hopefully it'll give us some intel on the Rat Queen and what they're really doing here.
portable device detected, but can't see it. But there's an echo, so let's take a look. So there is a portable device here as a player.
Say something. Anything. Okay. Try this one. Not that one. Here, try this.
This is ridiculous. How many more of these do we have to do?
Just one more. I hope it. Oh. This is actually kind of nice. Yeah. It works.
Alright, so guess this is a small puzzle. You shoot one box and then you open the door, shoot another box, open the other door. Now you have access to both the echo as well as some loot. So let's loot something first. So we have that.
Echo detected.
We also have this.
Nearby echo detected.
Okay, let's take a look at the echo.
Are we sure about this?
Sarah's right. Women don't tend to commit suicide by handgun. They like to leave a pretty corpse.
We like to avoid slow, painful deaths. Self-inflicted gut shot is painful and slow.
You're right, this is just so we have variation. We don't have much time, so we need to get through the list and then put the footage in the scene and see it plays best with the location. You want to die at Pier 3, right?
Yeah. Theo has happy memories there. I would like to destroy those memories.
The fuck? The Rat Queen is Sarah? Agent, do not eliminate the Rat Queen. Anna, update mission objective. Apprehend the target. I need to know why. I need to interrogate her. What the hell is she thinking? Fuck! Fuck!
Wow, that takes a big turn. Alright, so I guess we are moving on. Now that there's a review. Right, just wait our drone to refresh, and we are good to go. I hope I can remember to use the passive modifier. Standing here, I just realized I haven't used the passive at all. So we'll see how it goes, if I remember at all. All right.
Agent, please. I have to understand why she would do this. She was my friend. She was family.
All right. So that's the metal detector still working. Interesting. That doesn't look good.
Agent, are you ready to bow before your queen?
I guess we'll just have to fight. I'm just admiring the number of cop cars in this area, and then there's no entrance for that. So are they building the cars here? They airdrop the cars? Maybe they airdrop the cars here? I don't know. Anyhow, it's not something that we need to spend too much time thinking about yet. Alright, so there's more enemies over here. So there's one spawn point, definitely. And then I guess there's with more of these cars flying by, I think they're trying to make them kind of like different places for us to take cover as well. So okay, that I'll get that. Alright, so that's
Tracking Sarah Moretti's biometric signature. Target located on the roof.
I guess we have to wrap up too. Oh, there's a weak point too.
Hostile reinforcements detected.
Okay, well, reinforcement, then let's use our modifier. There's one guy, so Donnie, I guess that's our other boss. Let's find a place so that we don't get surrounded. Okay, that's one guy, that's another one. And then now we are down to the boss and one more dude. Let's use our... You see those kinds of like there's so many status applied to the boss, so it's definitely something worth using quite a lot. That's that. Alright, so I apologize if you hear there's some cat
Get to the roof.
meowing.
I need to talk to Sarah.
That's my cat.
I need to know why she would do this.
So I'm gonna continue. Alright, so we're good. Alright, so the Red Queen has escaped, but we just let's pick up some loot. And how are we doing with ammo? So ammo is actually kind of low. Let's pick up some ammo. I'm pretty sure there will be a place where you can pick up more ammo. Oh, there's some loots over here. Let's pick them up as well. And I guess you could have be taking cover here and you know like your vantage point or whatnot. Oh, there's a new new cosmetic and there's a lot of gold bars. Interesting choice. Okay, so moving on, I'm gonna use the elevator. Let's take a look around. Indirectly. Okay, no response, so that means boss fight. All right. Oh, can we? Yeah, that might be I can do a armor kit as well. There's one weapon that you can... Interesting location. Alright, so let's do this. Boss fight.
Kill any innocents today, Agent?
Okay, so that's this area.
Enemy shields have been activated.
Okay.
My tech? There's no way the Rikers could make a shield like that for Sarah. Agent, as long as that thing's active, there's no way we can incapacitate her.
Okay, so we have to
Sarah's shield is
deactivate
being
it.
powered by a mobile battery. There's an EMP on the roof. Must be some kind of failsafe. Get the generators online to power the EMP so we can knock out her shield.
Okay. Oops. So that means there was a sniper probably floating around. Must be a little bit more. Yeah, I can hear that. Those snipers are bad. I think they deal more damage than other snipers too. And then they have a shield, so they are more mobile because they can take cover anywhere they want. Let's use So let's see if my oh, that's actually a ball, so you gotta be careful. Okay, so the Red Queen, we can't really do anything about the Red Queen yet. So let's push a little bit further up. Reach the EMP thingy. Push up and maybe we'll just have to stay there for a little bit. Make sure that okay, disable the armor. Okay, I get that, but okay, let's run over there and run over here while taking some cover. And there's this guy. Okay. So there's no point doing that. Okay, so let's try to interact.
Finally using the good shit. See you on the other side.
Alright, this is not a good spot. Let's run around. Hold on a second. So what have I been doing? So I do this. Did I disable the armor? I don't know. Let's see. Let's give it a shot. Not yet. Oh boy. Is that? Wow.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
So that didn't help. Oh, there's more than one. Okay. Wow, this is tougher than I thought. Okay, so there's another thing to interact. Let's interact.
Got something for you.
Those greedy fucks got him.
Okay, I guess there's one more. Let's hope my drone can distract her a little bit. And I can run to the middle, I guess. Okay. So I guess I need to hit that button, eh? Let's do that. Use laptop. EMP. Does that affect me as well? Probably.
It worked.
It did it?
Shields down. Now's your chance, Agent.
Okay. Can we run to it?
Finally in my sight.
Come on, come on. The other way. Yes, thank you.
Damn it.
Of course. Okay, so there are multiple.
Get more generators online to
More channel. Come on, that's not fun.
We need to get that shield offline for good.
Yeah, for good. Let's see. So this is taking longer than I thought, but it is what it is. Wow. Okay. Let's try to interact with some machinery more. So there's one over there. Okay, let's see what we can do about this. So I guess in this particular boss fight, there are a few things to handle. First of all, definitely that we need to be careful with the boss, which is a sniper, and her close range weapon is also pretty bad. Then you know, like you have enemies spawning on you, all this stuff, and then to fight the boss, you need to do a few things as well. So it's not like just straight on shooting and then you know, those stuff. So that's a little bit troublesome. So there's one enemy over there. Right, so we need to kind of like inch in without exposing ourselves, obviously. I wonder if there's a way. I guess like we can have used a decoy over here. Oh boy.
Serious trauma detected.
We could have used a decoy to draw the attention, but I don't have one, so it is what it is. I do have a thing over here. Alright, there's one guy over here. Wow, I'm losing. I wonder if there's any ammo kit armor kit I can actually pick up.
I'm out! Fuck! Lay over, crap! Knock you down, motherfucker!
Okay.
What the fuck are you doing there? Got you covered! NG6! My armor's fucked!
Oh, this
Medical
is bad.
assistance needed.
Down, motherfucker!
This is really bad. The thing is, I don't have any armor kit left, so I guess I could have used a little bit of extra how do you put it? Oops. Armor, but it's not helping that much. So we'll see if we can survive this. Again, it's kind of long. Okay.
Shields down again, Agent. Go, go, go.
Yeah,
Now's
like-
your chance.
I know.
Let's see if they like my toy.
If we can. Pretty bad at
Oh shit! They surrounded me.
Oh hi. Oh, there's an armor kit if we can reach. Cool. So let's see if it's gonna keep us alive. Alright, finally. Thank you very
Agent, we need to
much.
locate Danvers and end the Cleaner Riker collab.
Wow, that was
I can't
tougher than I
believe Sarah
thought.
alive. I need to know why she would do this.
Alright, so before we call nearby allies, let's pick up some stuff. But yeah, that was kind of close to be honest, but I'm glad that I made it. I think this is better to be played with more people so you can cover more grounds. Otherwise, you have to run around. You definitely have to have some sort of survivability so that you can stay alive. But I mean, that's kind of close to be honest. But I'm glad that I finished it in one run. Otherwise, you know, there are two waves going on. That's the issue, right? So yeah, that's good. So let's call our allies and see how it goes. Probably there is a cutscene or something. Let's see how it goes.
Serum already vital signs are acceptable. Recovery team on site to extract the hostile.
That's the Sarah, I guess. Is it? Is that? Okay. Oh, anyway, it doesn't really matter. Hold on. Oh, gotcha. Well, we can see a little bit of action scare, I guess. Alrighty, so they're gonna secure the asset, and in the meantime, we're going to travel back to Brooklyn. So it takes about roughly 40 minutes. I really took my time a little bit, but I think if you know what you're doing, you probably can get by 35 minutes. But it's definitely a longer mission than the previous one. So I appreciate it's not a lot of artwork going on per se. It's just some stuff. Oh, there's something to pick up. Let's pick up the recording as well.
Social director. Yeah, you're kind and sweet and good at organizing.
And it keeps me back at the base and hanging out with other people's kids.
Good training for what's next.
Or being with other people's kids will make me hate kids.
Or they will fall in love with you and the baby, and we will have free sitters for life.
You sure this is what you want me to do?
Honestly, you're the only one with the patience for it.
That's fair. Kendall would never, and Hoskins should never. Oh God, could you imagine Bishop alone with the skater kids?
You would just yell at them to slow down and screaming, "What are you doing? You're gonna break your neck!"
Hey, the fuck do you think you're doing? You're gonna break something, you little punk.
Okay, social director it is.
Incoming backup request.
Alright, so another recording to pick up. Now let's run to Theo and probably listen to Theo complaining about things, and that will be the end for today's recording or streaming. So let's see what Theo has to say.
Don't be such a baby.
It hurts.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have punched a wall.
Better a wall than Sarah's face.
She deserves it.
Ow!
You're fine. It's not broken. You don't even need a bandage. What'd she tell you?
Danvers is the one running the show.
And where does he run the show from?
Richard Danvers' last known location. Army Terminal. Status unknown.
Thanks, Anna.
You're welcome. Glasses.
Agent, this is probably a trap. We don't know much about him, and I have no idea what you'll be walking into. But we do have an ID and a location. If we want this to end, you need to take out Danvers. Bell will get you to the terminal.
Agent, get your gear and report to Bell for transpo. If we can trust the Rat Queen, Danvers should be at the Army Terminal.
Alright, so that's our playthrough for the first time with the Art Museum. And that opens up the main mission, Army Terminal. I did look at the kind of the trajectory. I think that Army Terminal is going to be the last mission for this DLC. But so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I mean, it's not that bad. Like it's for a DLC. And it's going to be tougher. I would assume that it's going to be tougher than the Art Museum. So we'll see how it goes. But that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching me playing this game. I hope you... Can I start a flare here, actually? Or do a dance? Probably I can do a dance. So thank you again for joining me. I hope you enjoy watching me playing this game as much as I still enjoy playing this game. Things definitely get a little bit tougher, but I'm glad that I finished it. Maybe there's more tougher things happening, maybe there won't be, but definitely there's going to be some storytelling involved. Anyway, hope to see you soon again. Have a good rest of the day or night or evening or whatnot, and I'll see you next time. Bye.